Now, meantime, this fragile ceasefire between Israel and Iran appears to be holding this morning. NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel is in Tel Aviv with that part of the story. So, Richard, is there a sense that this ceasefire will stick?
A sense, I'm not sure, but there is certainly that hope, and people here in Israel are acting as if. So as soon as the ceasefire went into place, the Israeli government lifted a semi-state of emergency that had been put in place here. So now Israelis are not required to stay in their homes, not required to stay near bunkers. Schools are back open. Cafes and restaurants are open. People are out on the streets. The beaches here in Tel Aviv also back open. And in Tehran, there have been victory celebrations, even though Iran's military and its nuclear program were badly damaged. People in Iran are saying the fact that they were attacked by the joint force of Israel and the United States, and the government is still standing, is in itself a kind of victory. Laura.
Richard, as you know, there are all these questions over how much damage was actually done in Iran. Is there a timeline for when we'll know more about that?
And that is why I was hesitating with the first answer. There is people are acting here to take advantage of this moment, to go out in both countries and appreciate the freedom that they have. But there is this lingering fear that there could be more rounds to come, that this is not over yet because of the disputes about how much damage was caused to the Iranian nuclear program by the U.S. and Israeli strikes, and because of this open question about nearly 1,000 pounds, 880 pounds of 60% enriched uranium, which is apparently missing. It is unaccounted for. The Iranians say they removed it before the U.S. strikes. And just a short while ago, President Trump said that he doesn't believe that. He thinks that the strikes were so devastating that the Iranians wouldn't have had time to remove the material, that it would have been dangerous for them to come into contact with this highly enriched uranium, not enriched enough to make a bomb, but enriched enough to potentially make a dirty bomb. And but there are other reports that say that this is still a lingering concern, and so Israelis and Iranians, I think, are taking advantage of this period of calm, not knowing how long it's going to last.
Yeah, certainly a lot of questions as this continues. Richard, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.